Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for July 1st, 2025. We're halfway through 2025 here. This is forecast for the lower 48 United States as well as the tropical update if there's any tropical entities in the Eastern Pacific and or the Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic Basin, or Caribbean Basin. We'll cover that just briefly. Right now, we want to look at the National Weather Service, the current radar here for the whole of the United States here. You can see there's a bunch of showers and thunderstorms extending from a line from just west of Boston and the Berkshires all the way down through the I-95 corridor. So Philadelphia, Trenton, D.C., Baltimore, down through Richmond, Virginia. As a cold front, the passage of a cold front here, as you can see, I zoom in here, is producing heavy rain and flash flood advisories and some hail and severe thunderstorm advisories and warnings here in those areas such as Pennsylvania, Maryland, Eastern Shore, Delaware, back down into the Tidewater of Virginia here. These showers will continue to propagate eastward throughout the night. Tornado watch is in effect through 9 p.m. Eastern time. And this would be what we'll be experiencing here. Mostly hail, straight line winds up to 60, 70 miles an hour with some of these storms, these discrete cells here. But it's raining all the way back into 75 through Knoxville, Chattanooga, down to Atlanta, eastern suburbs of Atlanta. So we're coming up 85, just leaving toward Greenville, Spartanburg, and upstate South Carolina and North Carolina, some showers. Florida Panhandle, I-10, Tallahassee, back toward Panama City Beach, Apalachicola, Destin, Pensacola, into Mobile. Showers continue in Biloxi, Mississippi. Good afternoon to you folks, as well as Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going to be coming along 20 or 59 there, heading into Louisiana, back toward DFW. Showers continuing out there as well. In the Mountain West, scattered popcorn showers from Denver to Fort Collins, over towards Grand Junction. Salt Lake City, you're clear right now, but showers all around the basin there, in the ski resorts. Las Vegas, same there. You're getting some light showers, some monsoonal flow there, getting some showers pumping into Northern California as well. Elsewhere, it's clear in the high plains after a rowdy tornado start yesterday in June 30th. But today, July 1st, it's clear for the Dakotas, Nebraska, clear for Seattle and Portland as well. Here's Hurricane Flossie. Hurricane Flossie with 95 knot winds here, making a very impressive hurricane here. Category 2 on the Saffir-Simpson scale here. Just kind of meandering western Mexico, eastern Pacific here. Very, very organized storm here. A little bit of entraining and dry air on the southwest side. See these gaps in the radar. And the eyes just filled over with central dense overcast. But heavy convective bands and these bright cold cloud tops. Strengthening storm here. Major hurricane status is forecast to reach tomorrow morning here. You can see it right now. It's positioned as a 2 p.m. Pacific time Tuesday. So it's already getting close to major hurricane status. Winds are at 110 miles an hour or 95 knots, like I mentioned. Moving northwest at 7 miles an hour. So it's forecast to move slowly, but it's going to briefly become a major hurricane before weakening down to hurricane status. And it's going to basically be moving into cooler waters here by the time we get into Friday, Saturday here. And just maybe some swells on the Cabos Island, Los Cabos and Baja California and the Gulf of California Bay here. Also producing some heavy rainfall on this eastern side. They're going to be on the dirty side here. As tropical storm force winds do extend out over 100 miles from the center with this storm here. So that'll be Pacific there. We're moving along the names here. Looking at SPC outlook for today, July 1st, 2025. And I told you there's a bullseye with the yellow there. That slight risk, that's 2 out of 5 risk for seeing that hail and straight line winds, 1-inch hail and winds above 60 miles an hour. This winds extend from places like Richmond, Fredericksburg, D.C., Staunton, Virginia, and the Shenandoah Valley, the Panhandle of West Virginia, so places like Beckley, Harrisonburg, back toward Hagerstown, Frederick, Western Maryland, Garrett County, over toward Baltimore and D.C. area and Frederick, and then into Pennsylvania, south central Pennsylvania, anywhere from York, Harrisburg, Lancaster, back into Philly, and northern suburbs of Philly, Berks County, up towards Trenton and Camden and Philadelphia, and then up into the northern New Jersey area. That's the bullseye, along with Dover, Delaware, and places like that on the eastern shore, the Delmarva. So that's where we have the bullseye. And then there's a little bullseye here in the western Nebraska. So we come along Kearney there, I-76, 70. Be careful there. And in South Dakota, the Black Hills there. Could be some storms riding up along that ridges there. So that's what we have going on here. But there is a low tornado chance, high straight line winds, and high hail chance. That's the maximum damages that we could be looking at for today. And here's the hazards. It reflects that here in pink. You can see the severe thunderstorm watches and warnings here, all in pink and red here. Flash flood warnings continue for south central Pennsylvania, Susquehanna Valley there. If you're in north of Lancaster and Harrisburg and over towards Lebanon and Hummelstown, that way you want to be careful there. Some of those valleys could be experiencing flash flooding. Same for south of D.C. If you're coming along just south of Arlington, over towards Shenandoah Valley here. So I'll be coming out towards Loudoun County, Gainesville, Virginia, up towards 66 and Front Royal. Be very careful. The flooding, flash flood watches and warnings continue in that area in purple and red and green. Also for the West Texas Valley here, east of El Paso and the Franklin Mountains, down toward Marfa, over towards Fort Stockton, up towards the New Mexico border there. Flash flood watches remain in effect. And in extreme heat warnings in effect in the in the purple fuchsia. This includes areas over toward Lake Havasu City and Blythe, California, Primm, Nevada, and those areas up toward Grand Canyon Rim Country and into central Nevada, as well as in those areas north of Las Vegas there. So just to be careful, there's going to be hot all the way up, not just in there, but all the way up into Oregon, Kennewack, Oregon, up toward the Dalles, Oregon, and the Columbia River Gorge, all the way up toward Walla Walla, the Stowe, Washington, and the Stovepipe of Idaho. It's going to be hot for those folks out west. So make sure you drink plenty of water, light clothing, and don't spend too much time outdoors, as I know many of you guys don't have full AC in some of those Pacific Northwest states here. So this has been your Weather Guru update for July the 1st, 2025. Thank you for listening. Please be sure to subscribe and share this channel as we continue to explore and learn and weather news and learn together. Thank you for listening. Take care.